Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today I got a couple things I need to get done. We did finish on the last video of the ceiling and the trim inside the living room and the kitchen, and it came out so good. I'm very happy with it. Roxanne loves it. I love it. It looks great. I'm very happy we finished with that. As you can see, or maybe hear, it's raining again today, but that's all right. I did clear out most of the pole barn, at least a spot of it anyway. So I actually have some room to work in there now. It's been completely packed with wood and, you know, all the tongue and groove that we had in here, but since we've been using most of it, it's cleared up a lot of space inside here. So I can actually walk around once again. Yay, I can walk around. Because I couldn't even walk here just, you know, a few minutes ago or a few days ago. So I got a couple of things to do today, nothing too crazy. I gotta get some nailers up inside of my room, Roxane and I's room. There's a couple things I need to do in the laundry room and other things around the house that just need to be getting done. So let's get it.
Well guys, so about a week ago I ordered something really cool for the house and I actually got it in and I'm very excited and anxious to set it up. If you guys are curious, it's a plant stand. I'm very anxious to get this set up and put my plants on it and just, I have a perfect spot for it. I'm ready to get it. Wow. This has got a lot of pieces. Cool. It came with some like little gardening tools, like a little shovel and a hoe, and it's cool. A little hammer and some gloves. Taken me a minute, but I think I figured it out. And these instructions right here, they're not like the best instructions, but I think I got it. This is the basic size of it. It's not very big, but it's like a 7-tier one, so it's gonna be fairly tall. But now that I think I figured it out, it should be like smooth sailing.
Rain's really starting to come down now. That's all right, I'll be working inside for a little bit. Gotta get the, like I said, the nailers in our room prepared and prepped for when we start doing this work in here. Trying to do this without moving so much stuff out of our room for right this moment until I need to. But I think I can get this without moving a lot of things. Depends on if my battery dies or not. These are little things I probably should have done before putting up all the insulation, but I just didn't. Alright, got all the nailers in. If you guys are wondering what those are for, I'm sure you guys probably know, but it creates a little lip. Alright, like I got them right here. It's like the little lip sticking out. That way, when you put the ceiling up there, you have something to nail the very end of the board to. Because without those, it'd just be, you know, flopping around a little bit. So you don't want that. So you need some nailers, just like that. Like I said, I gotta put one actually right here, so. Getting your stand together?
Yep. I am. It's almost done.
It matches.
Yeah, no, it looks
the
really
floor.
nice. I think. It's a little bit taller than I expected it to be too.
I think it looks nice though.
Yeah, no, it'll look really good where it's going. Once I figured out how to do it, it really wasn't that bad. But man, it looks so nice. I love the color of it. It matches really well in here. So this plant stand is gonna go right here in this corner. And I think with like plants and stuff on it, I think it's really gonna add like a natural, earthy kind of look in here, because that's kind of the vibe I'm going for in the house. And as I mentioned, I ordered a couple, I keep saying ordered. I got a couple of house plants, put it to use already. This is a nice one too. And actually, I think since we've gotten them, they have grown. I think they like it in their new house. We'll put this one right here for now. Yeah, that looks really nice. I like it. So speaking of plants, my sprouts have actually sprouted, guys. Look. See, this is my broccoli here. Pretty much all of them have sprouted except for this one, but I see that the dirt's kind of up a little bit, so that one's gonna poke its head out. Cauliflower, and all of those have sprouted. Cabbage here is slowly peeking out, like this little one right here is slowly coming out, but nothing here for my lettuce. It's crazy because I planted them and then it seemed like it was about a week, like 7 days later, one popped out, and then the next day like 3 of them have popped out. Like once they start, they really start popping out, but everything's growing. Come out here and check on my in-ground stuff, my onions and radishes and carrots. Ooh, I don't know, is this little sprouts right there? There's a bunch. I bet you those are. Look at that. That is super cool. Those are my radishes. Those are sprouting. How exciting. I had to run and tell Anthony the good news about my radishes, because I don't really like radishes, but I know Anthony does. That's the whole reason why we're growing them. You see that?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. That was quick.
Yeah, that was quick. Nothing on the carrots and broccoli yet, though. Or carrots and onions. I looked.
Is that an onion?
I don't know. I seen that too.
I think that's an onion, look.
Maybe. Maybe that's another one.
Look, that's an onion, look.
Yeah. I keep hearing woodpeckers too. I hear them.
They're out in full force.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. I see it.
There.
It's up there on that dead tree.
Yeah.
See at the very top? I don't know how well on camera.
It's a cedar.
Cedar, sorry. Did I say pine? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's usually a pretty good indicator that the rain's done for the day because the birds come back out.
It's funny, I see cardinals all the time flying over by the chicken coop, and they'll be hanging out on top on the bird wire or the bird netting, and they'll just be like heads turning, looking at the chickens and stuff all the time. Like, what is that?
Yeah,
you know?
We're trying to figure out a way to get in there to get to that food that's in there.
Oh yeah, sure they do that too.
Yeah.
Stopped raining, so I'm gonna get busy on this next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put one on the back door here on the deck. We did obviously buy one for the front yard, but I think we're gonna hold off on that just a little bit because we do want to put a deck on the front. We just obviously haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
But we do want to put one on the front, and I don't want to put this door on, or this, screen door on, have it get ruined after it rains, I mean, it's sealed and everything, but I don't know.
No, we'll wait.
Yeah, there's a lot of rain that comes in sometimes,
Yeah, so
Oop.
I think we're gonna wait on doing the front until we, like you said, we get the covering over the front door.
Yeah.
I think that's just smarter. The back's covered, Thunderdome's covered. Might as well,
Yep, no, I agree.
Nice and smooth.
You hear that? That's a good sign. I don't want to go in there and disturb them, but good job, ladies. Might be Clucky. I don't see Clucky outside. She's the only one I don't see, so we're getting an egg. If you guys are wondering, or in case you missed it on our last video, why we are cutting these screen doors down a little bit. Well, when they installed the doors inside the shed, they made them just, I think it's a little bit smaller because of the trim and stuff that's on the outside of the door.
Yeah.
So it makes it harder for the screen door to fit in there. So you just got to cut a little bit off the top and the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, they're standard 36 by 80 outside doors on the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, like she said, when you bring the trim in, it's like, we bought these and I was all, no.
Yeah, so the trim kind of, messes it up a little bit. So we got to cut a little bit off. Nothing too crazy. If anything, we cut a little bit more off the bottom. That way when we go to put it in, it's not rubbing up against the, I don't think it's a kick plate there on the bottom is what it's called. But
yeah, well, the outside side, it's not rubbing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not rubbing up on there.
That's why.
Yep. Sylvia, she booked it.
The cats are not a fan of the leaf blower.
Nah, they don't really like it. I don't blame them. Jaina, I think, is the only animal around here that you'll put the leaf blower in her face or whatever.
Yeah, she'll be all...
She takes it. Ears flapping in the breeze. Right, Jaina? Okay, before we stain it or seal it, we've got to make sure it fits. We made that mistake last time, too.
Well, we just cut it too tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's gonna fit. Oh, look, that fits like perfect. Why does this one fit perfect? Flush, and that one on Thunderdome didn't. Sheds, man, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe.
You notice that?
Yeah, no, I do notice that now that you mention it.
Well, anyway, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, no, but so it works.
Yeah. We'll bring this up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Not right there. Yeah, good.
Yeah, no, perfect.
And, yeah.
Perfecto.
Yeah.
It's gonna look so nice.
Yeah, it's gonna look really. And on the last video, some of you guys gave me some advice on the screen because we have cats, right? They're everywhere. You guys know we got like a million cats over here, and cats like to claw, right? So you guys said there was like pet-proof screen you can get, but I think I'm gonna do something different for here with the materials that I have. That's gonna help that out too. So I'm gonna do that too today.
Well, I hear the song is over, and Clucky's back out. I didn't see her before. Was that you, Clucky, that laid an egg? Huh? She's all running away. She's like way over there. Let's see. Let's see what eggs we got, ladies. There's an egg. Ooh, it's toasty warm. Just one so far. Yep, just one egg. And I think it was Clucky that laid it.
And I hear the thunder coming.
Yes, there is a thunder rolling up.
It is coming.
Yeah. It just went off. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it sounds like it's over that way.
Yeah.
So maybe the wind will keep blowing it that way and we won't get any more rain.
We need to get to the big city eventually and start looking at cabinets and picking out cabinets that we want to get.
Yeah.
And
well,
we start getting some.
Yeah, we've been into the big city and we've looked at them, you know, kind of got a feel for them.
Yeah.
I think, figured out the colors as well.
Once we pick up that stuff, we can start working on the kitchen.
Yay.
Because we're ready to work on it now, guys. It's just getting there and getting the stuff we need.
Yeah, you know, getting materials, of course. And, you know, we do have the ceiling to finish too, which I'd kind of like to get that done as well.
Yeah, in the bedrooms?
Yeah, that way we can get all this wood and stuff out of the pole barn. That way when we do get the cabinets, we have plenty of space for it.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got more animal stuff to build.
Yeah,
we got garden stuff to do. We got ceilings to build. We got kitchens to build.
Yeah, we were just talking about that a little bit ago, like just time-wise, right? Because we want to get rabbits this year. That's our goal this year. That's our plans.
Yeah, and I don't see any rabbit hutches around here.
Yeah, so somebody's not doing their part in building stuff.
Hey, I'm trying.
Just kidding. And like daydreaming about the things that we got coming up here really soon, as far as for the outside of the house.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I can't wait till the fencing's up.
That's partly what I'm talking about is the fencing. Like I dream about it at night because I'm so excited for it.
Dreaming about a fence.
Yeah, fence and other things. This is their favorite spot to play. It's right over here because it's open and big. And they can run back and forth and have a good time.
So this screen on the screen door is one big giant piece. So I don't want to cut it or anything.
You're talking about the screen.
Yeah, the screen.
Yeah.
But I do have some hardware cloth that I'm going to be using. I'm going to put it right here. So that way the cats can scratch and they won't mess up the screen itself.
Yeah, they'll just tear up their nails really good.
Yeah. I could, put this on the other side, but I don't want it to be on the other side. I could remove this screen, but I don't want to do that either. I'm just going to keep it.
Yeah, if we put it in, if we put it in on the other side, you'll still have the screen part in the front. And I said, well, that's kind of pointless because the cats will just tear that up first and then it'll be all ripped up and then you'll see the hardware cloth behind it. So I think doing it this way is our best option.
Tearing it up. The rain's here.
Yeah, it's coming down. All done?
Ooh, it slammed shut. Yeah. I might put one more hinge.
I know, I was thinking we might want to go get another packet too so we can put a third one on Thunderdomes.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm going to put another one right here.
A third one on the house now.
Then I got my handle. But yeah, I think we should do that too, but I'll do that right now.
We don't have, well, no, we do have one more pack of hinges.
Yeah, we got one pack of hinges. We need, yeah, but we don't have it for the front door though.
Yeah, but we're not putting the front door on right now.
Exactly, that's not like, well, I might as well use this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you guys can hear and see, the rain has showed back up. Now it's really coming down.
Right.
And the thunder is a-roaring. Look at these cats. All three of them snugged up with each other, huh?
Well, they're like best friends.
I know.
They are best friends.
This is their chair.
Yeah.
It's usually Twister and Shadow. Sometimes Midnight. Midnight usually is over in that chair, but we haven't put that panel back up yet. So it gets wet right there. So he's loafing with all the other ones.
And that's Sylvia's new spot.
Yes, look at Sylvia right there.
On Wyatt's jacket that was out here. She's been out here, all day yesterday and today. We just haven't brought his jacket in, but she's like, that's all right. Leave it out here for me.
I brought his jacket. He left it on the bus, so I brought it home yesterday when I found it on the bus, and I set it here. And that's where it's been, and that's where Sylvia's been. Right, Sylvia? Is this your new comfy spot? It's so warm and toasty here. I like it. We got the door done. Check it out.
Yep. Slams very well.
Ah, it's so nice having screen doors, especially on this door.
And this hardware cloth on here, I think looks really good.
Yeah, no, it does look nice. And from this side, you don't even notice it.
Yeah, out here, I was looking at it, I was like, you know what, that actually looks good.
Yeah.
Like, I like it.
Yeah, no, it does. I like the screen doors are definitely a nice accessory for the house. So, And I just can't get over how nice that plant stand looks in here.
You're obsessed.
I know. Every time I walk in and out of here, I'm always looking at it. I guess I could start some dinner. I figured today is an appropriate day for some warm food, seeing as how it's raining outside and a little chilly. So I think we're gonna have some meatball subs tonight for dinner. So I'm gonna use just regular canned marinara sauce and a bag of frozen meatballs. And I'm gonna put it all inside my Instapot and slow cook it for probably about 5 hours or so. Should be really good dinner tonight. They already look so good. I am going to be making some actual like hoagie rolls for them. So I'll need to pull my bread maker out and make those here. But I'm not gonna start those quite yet because it's still a little too early for those. The daily task, huh?
Yes, I think I'm gonna figure out that watering tote thing. That's why I brought that big IBC tote over there.
Yeah.
Was to figure out a watering thing for the chicken so I don't have to do this. They're going through one of these every day. And come summer, it'd be like 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So I gotta get something going. Because I don't want to forget and then go like half a day and they're like dying of thirst. So.
Yeah, especially in the heat in the mix of the summertime.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna be doing that soon too.
Yeah, I think so.
You guys want water? I want it. Okay? And a lot of them.
The chickens all look haggard.
They always look haggard when it rains. I gotta clean this coop out too. It's due.
How do these white ones stay so pearly white?
They don't roll around.
Well, she's a little dirty on the back. Jaqueline.
That's Jaqueline.
Yeah. It's that time of the month, huh?
Well, it's been 3 months. You know?
Yeah.
It's been 3 months, so. Another thing that needs to be done around here. Change these in December.
Yeah. Curious to see how.
I guarantee they're nasty.
Yeah, how they look. I mean, I haven't noticed anything in the house as far as like what it would be if they were like dirty or clogged. Normally we lose like a lot of water pressure.
It's just the iron that's here.
Yeah.
And we don't have a sand filter, so you know, it's bad.
Yeah.
The iron. Pretty irony. But you know, these filters grab a lot of it. Look at that.
Ooh, yeah.
So they definitely do their job until we can get a sand filter. They're white when you first put them in, guys.
Yeah, look.
Look at the difference. So we've talked about, with Melanie and Gary, we've talked to them and talked about getting an actual sand filter put in.
Yeah.
But don't know when that's going to be. But eventually we're going to. Just not right this moment.
Yeah.
So Melanie and Gary, they have these same filters on their stuff too. And they work really well, like I said.
Yeah, no,
they do work.
Yeah, and I noticed too, like, because our shower sometimes will get kind of dirty because of the water. But when we change the filters and the filters are good, it takes like 2 weeks before I actually really need to clean the the bathrooms. And then if they go on for longer than that and they're really bad, it's like every week. I don't have too many rags anymore.
I know, we've been using them all.
Yeah.
Turn it right off.
Yeah. It's not like it's stained.
No, it's stained on this one because it's a clear plastic.
Yeah.
Like this stuff, and this is like, you can get it off.
Yeah, you just have to scrub.
See, you can get it off.
Yeah.
But I need a rag. You don't have rags. Paper towels.
Yeah, I got paper towels. I mean, the only thing about that is they fall apart, but especially around this part, people were saying that they're wells.
Yeah, always have sulfur in them.
Yeah.
And sand filter will help with that too.
Yes, it will. Yes. I mean, I know it's probably a needed thing around here, but I mean, we're making do with what we got going on right now. And I mean, I don't feel it's a high priority item right this moment.
People that haven't lived in wells or only city water, they're like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know? But for those of you that have wells, I'm sure you guys are like, oh, that's nothing. That's not even that bad.
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing.
I don't remember, because I grew up on a well, and I don't remember the water being like this, but I know like in Oregon, the water there is probably a lot different. And plus, I don't know what kind of filtering system that was on that well. I don't remember seeing one, but that doesn't mean it wasn't there. I just remember the water being so good. Like, nothing tastes better than well water.
I think our water tastes really good. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, through the filters, and especially with the filter on the refrigerator, it literally, to me, tastes like bottled water.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. I mean, I drink it. So something cool that we noticed here in the last couple days that's growing is these trees on this side. You see it right there? There's like 3 or 4 of them in here that are growing. They have all these little white flowers on them. They're called dogwood trees. So they look really cool. And it's like, kind of like how I was mentioning about the sprouts. You get one and then the next day you come in and there's like way more sprouts. Well, that's kind of how it was for these dogwoods. We noticed one in the back there, this one right here. We noticed that one first. And then it was like the next day we came out and I was like, man, there's like 3 or 4 over there growing. So here's one of them. They look really nice. I like the little flowers on them and stuff. Yeah, I learned that last year. These are dogwood trees. I should probably make it on my list of things to do to finish staining or painting the outside of this filter house.
Yes.
I was supposed to do that like a while back, and I just, you know, time got away from me and weather's been crazy, so I think I can make that happen here really soon now that I'm thinking about it. So that way too it matches, you know.
Well, and to protect it.
Yeah, we're just gonna stain it or paint it the same color as the house, right?
Yep.
You didn't want it to go black.
Yep. Well.
It's been a couple hours. The rain picked up again and it was downpouring, but it seems to have settled back down. Thunder has disappeared. And like I mentioned, it's been a couple hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my rolls here. Hoagie rolls is what I'm making to go with our meatball subs, and take a look at this. I can make this dough recipe with just like, you know, mixing the ingredients in with my KitchenAid mixer, but I decided I'm going to use my bread maker. This is probably one of my favorite kitchen appliances. Actually, all my kitchen appliances are my favorite because I use every single one of them. So hopefully these turn out really good, because I have never made hoagie rolls before. I've made like French breads, I've made baguette. I have not done anything with sourdough, but I don't have any sourdough starter, which is something I would really like to do as well. I have done research on how to start your own sourdough starter. All right, let the bread making begin. Well, it's mixing it. It still kind of looks really dry, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more water to it. Yeah, I love my bread maker. It's a very, very nice bread maker. And actually, I got this was a Christmas present from Anthony's mom, Charlene. She gave this to me probably about, I think it was before Wyatt was even born. She gave me this bread maker. I think I had it in my first, my condo. It's funny, I've mentioned my condo like twice in this today. Thought about it, but yeah, so this thing's a little old. It's probably, maybe like 10 years old, maybe even 11, and it's never failed me yet. Like, I've had zero issues with this bread maker. It's always made my bread perfect. I hadn't baked any bread in here in a really long time, and then the first time in, you know, probably 8 years I baked a loaf of bread since we've been here, and it was perfect. It cooked it right, so no complaints about my Panasonic bread maker. It's a little later in the day, but my dough was done. I divided it and made them into rolls, and it's time to pull them out. I did pull them out like halfway through and kind of pulled them apart a little bit because they had baked so much they like stuck together, so they're perfect. And I think they look like hoagie rolls. This looks so good and it smells good. Dinner's ready, bud. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It looks so good, right?
It's a giant meatball sandwich.
Yeah, it's huge.
Are you sure you're able to eat all that?
Probably not.
Well, as you can see, guys, it's night time.
Dinner time.
Well, we call it night time, dinner time. It's late.
Yeah.
It's late. Wyatt's in here having some dinner. We've been busy all day doing a bunch of stuff. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. And I guess we will catch you all on the next one. Bye.
Bye.